This news story was produced by Cogeco North Bay News. To watch the full newscast, tune into channels 12 or 700 live at 5:30 p.m. Monday to Friday.
Well, it kind of felt like it sprung on us as well. It was sort of in the background talks and sort of just happened. It was kind of crazy. Even tonight, we weren't really sure what to expect or how things were going to go down, but we're a big fan of just taking things as they come and taking them in strides.
We were actually approached from a colleague of ours, and just like, Miesha more or less cut a deal with the Ontario government to try and promote some tourism up here in Ontario, and I guess more specifically in Northern Ontario. So she came up, she was doing some sea-doo riding on Trout Lake, Turtle Lake area. ATVing, Horseshoe Valley. I think they went dirt bike riding in Mattawa. So, just trying to promote all the crazy stuff we always do up here in the north, and, I think just had a fun time. And, with all the press and stuff that she always does, I don't blame that they both need a break, and this way they get to reap some of the benefits of all their hard work.
We took out some wave runners. We've been four-wheeling, riding dirt bikes. We visited Halliburton first, and now we've been up around this area and just really out on the Turtle Lake. It was amazingly beautiful, and it was just a really nice break from everything. Sometimes you got to get away from it all and kind of reset, and this is honestly the perfect combination of that.
Yeah, we definitely needed that, some rest and relaxation, but we're not the type of people that, for our rest and relaxation, we don't just lay around and do nothing. We still like to go outdoors and do things, and Ontario was the perfect fit for us because it's beautiful here.
Yeah,
anybody's been here.
I just had to change it up a little bit, and this is perfect. Definitely very quality students here. I was surprised for some of the, white belts or lower, white and blue belts were very well developed. They're very, very high level. They're not running through the belts quickly. So it says a lot about someone who has a great skill set and is only a blue belt. And you're that the teacher here is really promoting them as it should be, not just handing them out oh, here's your next belt, here's your next belt. This is definitely a very legit school, and it was very fun to roll. Everyone here has a great attitude.
And you Canadians are tough, I tell you that much. I fought one of my first UFC fights. I fought Mitch Gagnon, and man, you guys are tough as they come. So, I noticed that, like Miesha said, all the guys and women here were well-rounded and deserving of more than of their rank.
And it's nice when you can walk into a gym like Grounded Studios and it seems like a family. There's just an atmosphere that you can pick up on. I've trained at enough gyms to know when it's like a family, and they have that here. So we felt like we were right at home.
So many of the kids were big eyes and big mouths. They couldn't believe it. And it's really amazing to see how many kids are actually interested in the UFC because of the way that they train or because of what they train in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. So even seeing little guys, we start classes ages 3 and up, and seeing them recognize these awesome people behind us is really phenomenal.
They get the pink gi and the little 3-year-old girl saying, I want to be like Miesha Tate or whatever. And I think that's hilarious, and you can see the transformation and how popular MMA is becoming, where it's not just the hockey players idolizing Sidney Crosby or something like that, and now it's all the UFC fighters like George St. Pierre or anyone like that. That's their idol, posters all over their walls, and it's kind of cool to see that transition.
If you are interested in watching Cogeco North Bay News, you can become a subscriber by calling 1-800-267-9000.